You play yourself every fucking time when you're closed-minded. You play yourself with your kids when you're not open to, okay, maybe they're not going to grow up in the same way that you did, and most likely not, because guess what? Every generation is a different beast, okay? So you have to get with the times, or at least try to understand where other people are coming from, okay? So if someone is giving some useful advice, okay, you might want to at least take a listen. You know what I'm saying? Judge Judy would be like, in some of her shows or whatever, she'll be like, look, you should at least listen to what someone has to say. You never know. It might even be helping you. You know what I'm saying? So if you just not being open minded, you won't really fully grasp where the other party might be coming from. You know what I'm saying? So if someone doesn't exactly look, first and foremost, I know I once said, okay, people are taking advice from people that don't even look like them. First of all, if the person doesn't look like you and is giving terrible advice, maybe that's not the person you might want to listen to. Mr. BB, please. But if the person is giving really good advice and is beneficial and is showing results, then maybe, regardless of whatever they may look like, that might be beneficial to you. Okay. So maybe it's beneficial to move around, listening to what might be a proper or a beneficial way to move about life versus one that's detrimental and degenerate. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what someone looks like, but if they don't look like you and are giving terrible advice, maybe you might want to look elsewhere and consider other points of view. You know what I'm saying? The more points of view, the better, because then you can gather more information to make your own solid choice. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So, black women, stop working against yourself. And then, if you want to go against someone, oh, that might not exactly look like you, even though they have a black mother and they have a mixed father, in fact, a majority black father, then by Jewish standards, that person is whatever the mother is. I'm just saying. So, us as a black community, we need to figure that out first. And that's my beef with us as black people. We need to we need to get on the fucking same page, okay? We need to have, like I say to women and men when they're talking to each other, you need to be on the same, you know what I'm saying? On the same page when it comes to terminology. If you don't want certain people to say a certain word, then you need to know what the fuck you qualify as the people that can say the word, so that the people that can't say the word, they'll clearly know that they can't say the word. I'm tired of telling motherfuckers that are Hispanic and you know what I'm saying, are trying to utilize the N word or whatever. I'm tired of I'm being the only one by myself saying, okay, you can't use that word, or that is not appropriate to use that word, or let's just not use that word, especially not around me. Okay, so if other people that look like me are deeply melanated, especially if they're men, the men are the ones that typically allow this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, okay, maybe if you're not going to be supporting the fact that we shouldn't be saying, certain people shouldn't be saying this word, like y'all need to figure that shit the fuck out. It's confusing us, okay? God damn it, okay? Especially us that, you know what I'm saying, are black. Like, it's like, okay, do I keep getting into like these, you know, whatever is with other type of people, because I'm like, bitch, you're not black, you're Hispanic and you're white. Okay, there's a difference. And it's like, okay, they're like, oh, my grandparent from like 5 generations ago was black. Okay, but you don't even know what 4C here is, and you're saying the N word and you're disrespecting the people. Like, if the people are telling you, no matter if you're from New York or whatever the fucking place you are, like, if the people are saying, we don't like it when you use this word, and those people are still utilizing that word, you don't respect the people that you're saying that, oh, you're part of us. No, you're not, because if we're saying, don't use that word, don't use that fucking word. So that's that. So black people, get that together first before you want to start talking about people that might not exactly look just like you, that are giving you actually beneficial advice. So check that first. How about y'all start checking that shit first before you try to check people that are trying to help you, okay? But guess what? You have to learn to love yourself, which is why I promote self-love and self-awareness, because when you have self-love and self-awareness, you know when people are giving you messages that are beneficial versus people that are giving you messages from a place of fear or a place of degeneracy or detriment, okay? Because when you love yourself and you have self-confidence and you want the best for yourself, and you see that, oh my God, I have so much life left to live versus people that don't even have a chance, you'll start to see things a little bit differently, okay? So when someone's trying to help you that might not look like you and is actually giving you beneficial advice, and quite frankly looks just similar to me, more similar to me than they do Jessica Alba, you know what I'm saying, or some motherfucker like that, you know what I'm saying. So you still might want to take a listen even if you don't agree. That's all I'm saying. So black women, stop playing yourselves. If you're going to be open-minded to a whole man that's cross-dressing to look like you, which no offense, then you might want to take a listen to another woman that resembles you in, at least with the pum pum area, okay, and in other ways. So just try to be open minded, you know. But hey, that's up to you. And everyone has their season, which is what I also talk about in some of my actual videos of like, you know, knowledge. Like there's a journey for everyone, and everyone meets everyone else at a different place of that journey, right? So you might meet someone in a certain stage of your life that might not be where you are in maybe the next 3 to 5 years from now, okay? And you might meet them where you were 3 to 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So everyone meets everyone at a different stage in life. That's all I'm saying. So be kind. So I know that for the most part, there's going to continue to be pick me's, pick me's around. But the more we get the message out there to just love yourself and have confidence within yourself, so you're not comparing yourself to other women and becoming dangerous to other women because you're comparing yourself, you're competing with other women when it doesn't matter how the other person looks. It depends. What if you're a heterosexual woman and you're going after a man and you're being competitive with another woman? It doesn't even matter how competitive you are with that other woman because the man is the one that's going to choose whatever gets his whatever up is what's going to happen, okay? Not however much you fight against the other woman or compete against the other woman. So I hope in 2025 and beyond, us women will understand that, okay, and just learn to turn that love within, put that energy within. That's all I'm saying. So if you can't get jiggy with that message, then oh well, whatever, okay? Shut Aaron Lester. I didn't even see y'all commenting, okay? I'm just like, I said I was gonna come live later on. Y'all asked me. I said, okay, fine. So y'all better be happy I have energy. Okay, I was able to muster up some energy. Okay, mustard. Okay, period. I was able to muster up some energy, and actually, I was gonna use my laptop or whatever, but it's crashing out on me. So chaotic cash app your girl, KOTTICKASH, okay, because the laptop is crashing out on me. It's a lot going on. Oh my gosh. So you know what I mean? So just please chaotic cash app your girl, KOTTICKASH, okay, please, because your girl can definitely use it. All right. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, I don't know if I should start like another live or whatever, because this is a kind of like a whole nother topic. But anyway, shout out to my regulars, and you know that I like to make, you know, songs out of, you know, my supporters' names and whatnot. But yeah, it would be nice if y'all go and support my other channel so I can get monetized over there. And you know, I like to make songs out of y'all names or whatever, so I can like be able to do that better if I have that monetization and I'm able to free up my time a little bit more. But I know things take time, so yeah, go head over to Chaotic Talk. That's my other channel or whatever if you get a chance. So shout out to Aaron Laster. Shout out to Brittany. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And Foods and Felons. Shout out to Foods and Felons. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. But I wanted to now talk about human versus gender. You know, are you ready for that? If you're ready for that, skididdle the like button. Skididdle the like button. Click the like button. Okay? It's only nice. It's only nice. You know what I'm saying? Once you step into someone's house to do that. Hello? Don't mind me. Anyways, are y'all ready for the next topic? It's the last topic though. Because you know I got shit to do. Okay? I mustered up this energy for y'all. So are y'all ready? Type yes, okay? Say let's go. Like type yes in the comments. You ready for the next topic? Or whatever. Come on, let's see. Yes. Oh, Slim 66, you guys. Shout out to Slim 66. Okay, he said that y'all are ready for the next topic. It's the last topic, though. I'm surprised that I have any energy, you know, after my days. You know how my day's been. How was your day, though, Slim 66? How was it? How was it? Type it in the comments, and I'll go on to the next topic. But, yeah, shout out to Slim 66, y'all. Okay, period. I like to come on live when I have, like, pretty good energy left in reserve, but I don't want to give y'all all my reserve energy. Okay, so let's get with it. So human versus gender. Busy but good. I feel you. Like, I fucking feel you. Like, right now, I literally feel you. But I'm glad to hear that. As long as it's good, no one pissed you off. You know what I'm saying? You got to relax at the end of the day. We love that. Okay, okay, okay. Period. Okay. Okay. Let me go on to the next topic, which is human versus gender. So, human versus gender. A lot of times, like, everyone moves around the world, but primarily men, gender first, right? Women, we move around the world. I believe these are just coming, from my head, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it could be backed up by science, but women, we move around the world human first. Oh, hey, satisfaction, satisfaction experience. Hi. So, anyways, I'm in the middle of a topic though. Human versus gender. So these are the theories of chaotic, right? So we're gonna name it the theories of chaotic because I have a lot of them. Okay, period. Stick around and you might get to learn a little bit of something. But anyways, yes, human versus gender. I believe men move around the world gender first, women move around the world human first, humanity first, right? For the most part, not all women, okay, because some of us are just fucking evil ass bitches and witches, okay. I'm just saying that's my evil laugh a little bit. It gets eviler. But anyways, yeah, so men move around gender first, women human first. So everyone needs to move around human first unless you're actually in the process of dating the person, okay? But men, I guess they move around gender first because they think they're going to date every woman, which is a fallacy. Which is false, okay? Because that's not what's happening. So we need to start moving to human first. And then, because if you can't even see them as human first, you don't even know what I'm saying, they require. And if you don't want to have any kind of a connection, this is why I say, they should legalize prostitution because, like, if you're not ready to take care of a woman full force, then, you and whoever is agreeing upon certain things should be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, but the patriarchy fucks you guys up every time, and basically, y'all do it to yourselves. You want to control so hard that you fuck yourselves up, basically. You know what I'm saying? But that's your nature. And you know what? At this point, women, I don't know. I don't know if I want to reverse the patriarchy or leave it as it is so y'all can continue to suffer from your own creation. Okay, because that's definitely not a woman. Okay, period. But yes, if it was up to me, y'all would be able to, barter or whatever it is. Okay, the boom boom and the money, because at the end of the day, those are the only two things that matter. I don't know who I was like going having a conversation with or whatever, just fun little banter with, and we're like, I was like, okay, y'all, you know how you all get, like, I guess blue balls or whatever. Yes, I said we get some women get dry poos, like when you think you're gonna land and score. Yes, we get the same thing. It's like when we think we're about to get that money and then it turns out to be a dusty. I call that dry puss. Oh no, oh no, oh no, because no, where's the money? Just like y'all, like, where's the pum pum? You're gonna open, where's the money? It's like that. So that's our equivalent. Okay, where's the money at? Okay, where the money at? Okay, anyways, so yes, so human versus gender. So when if you're at work, human first, because you're not looking to date. You're not supposed to be looking to date at work. Okay, you're bringing sand to the beach or whatever. So when you're at work, that should be human first, because most women get, like, start feeling uncomfortable in the workplace because men are looking at them like a piece of meat. Okay, so it's not. It needs to be human first, because you don't know if she's going to require you to pay all the bills. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she requires you to have a $2 million salary or a profit or have a side business. You don't know what she requires. She just happens to work with you. That's it. But y'all are looking at it like, ooh, I want to score. I want to land. Oh my gosh. She's looking at you like, do you make enough money to even be, what I'm saying, in my circumference, in my vicinity? Do you? Okay, you don't even know those things. So and if you don't know those things, human first. Treat people human first, okay? Because you might not make enough to even satisfy them to even want to speak with you, okay? And people use that, especially work, as a chance to start talking to people that they would never be able to talk to on the street. Okay, I'm just saying. So, but some of us, we keep the same energy, whether at whatever, okay, event or outing or forced upon humanity, first forced upon resource getter. Don't mind me, y'all. It's late. I've been up, like, what, since 4? Y'all know that. So and I'll be back up at around 4 or 5. So it's what 11:52 p.m. now. Y'all lucky I'm on live, anyways. Period. But yeah, so that's how I'm thinking. Like human versus gender. It's a completely different world. Human, yes, you want to be nice, you want to be kind, you want to do all those things. Gender, completely different. You need to have what the fuck I need you to have, and y'all will probably be like, I need her to be exactly what I need her to be. Whatever. I don't know how men be thinking with that, but we need you to do what we need you to do. That's gender. Women, we at the end of the day, goddesses. I don't even know. I don't know about, but goddesses. We need y'all to do what we need y'all to do and provide what we need y'all to provide. If not, you goddess energy bit. Okay, okay. So it's a different world now, and if you cannot do what you need to do gender wise for a woman as far as masculinity, just stick to humanity. Just be a good person, okay? Just be a good person. Stop trying to date everyone, because at this point in time, you cannot afford to be what y'all probably can't even afford one woman. Talk less of however many women you think you can. Just make sure you have your money together, okay? At this point in time, or you're gonna be a sad little sucker if you don't have your money together, honey. Okay? If you're a man and you don't have your money together, 2025 onward, you're gonna be one of those lonely guys that they be talking about in the news. That it's a sad, lonely man epidemic. Yeah, you're going to be one of them. I don't want you to revert back to an incel. So continue moving forward and getting your money and doing what you love. Figure out what you like to do so that you can do it a lot, and so you can make a lot of money and be happy and be able to get the type of woman that you want, instead of motherfuckers like me telling your ass, hell no. Hell no. Get out of my face. Okay. I'm not even looking at you. Boom. And y'all get mad, but no, we have to protect ourselves, because if men are honest with themselves, they're scared of other men as well. So what the fuck do you think us as women should be doing? Okay, so we protect ourselves by saying no thank you. Okay, so unless you're coming to a woman with some money, stop talking. Stop trying to stop her from doing what she got to do, because she might be going to go get some money from someone that's actually going to give it to her. And you're stopping her to tell her what? Hi? No, get out of our face. That's so fucking annoying, okay? It's fucking annoying. Hi, 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 get out of our face. Are you giving us money? So we don't need your high. Your high is worthless. It's pathetic. People tell us hi every fucking day. Okay, get out of our face. Is it coming with money? Is it high coming with money? Okay, we don't need it. We don't need it. The shit is annoying. Ugh. And that's a hell no that we're going to even be talking to you long term. Okay, so stop it. It's pathetic. Leave us alone. Unless you got money for us. I'm just saying. I'm telling y'all this now, but watch. In public, go and be like, hi, hi, hi. Okay, hi. And we're going to brush away. Okay, you'll get some nice pick-me women, but luckily they're not going to, they're not no goddesses. Okay, they're not going to have that goddess energy. They might look nice, but they won't have that mentality. You're going to be able to run all over them. You won't respect them. They're going to want to wear the pants around you. They're going to be masculine as fuck. Okay, period. No actual man wants those type of women anyway. So, like, get real. I'm just saying. Hey, oh my God, Purushottama. Hey, Purushottama. Hey, Daniel Alfredo. Hey, how y'all doing? But yeah, I had to give a quick word real quick. You know what I mean? Because I had some energy and whatever. And, I want to drop some knowledge on my girls. You know what I'm saying? As well as, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all a little insight as well. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get ready, you know what I'm saying, to do some other things. But I had a little bit of extra energy in my reserve tank for y'all. So let's thank goodness. Let's thank the goddess. We got to thank the goddess for that. Okay, period. But yeah, and plus y'all had asked me to come back on live a little bit later, and I like to try to keep to my word. So here I am. Okay, you know what I mean? I tried to come live on my laptop, but it's like acting up. I really would like a new laptop. But it is what it is. You can always chaotic cash up your girl, KOTTICKASH. I would really love that. I've been doing this for what, over 3 years now? Okay, I'm even like back in the working industry, so I would really appreciate y'all's support or whatever. But yeah, okay. Shout out to Swim66. Shout out to Daniel Alfredo. Shout out to Purushottama. Okay, period. Shout out to Aaron Lester. Shout out to Food and Felon. Shout out to Brittany Girl. Hey girl, thank you. Okay, period. Okay, that's my girl. Okay, I support all the women that are on this page trying to get some knowledge. Okay, and different points of view. Okay, because all of that put together is your point of view, whatever that ends up being, okay? But anyways, it's your girl, the Yoruba Goddess Chaotic. If y'all want me to elaborate on any of these topics, which I would love to do or whatever, but I had to at least lay down the foundation a little bit. And yeah, it's your girl, the Yoruba Goddess Chaotic. Make sure you, what? Who's this? No, ew. Stop it. I know it's late, but behave yourself, okay? But anyways, it's your girl, the Yoga Goddess Chaotic. Make sure you check out the-goddessuniverse.com. That's where all my social media is and all those things. So it's the-goddessuniverse.com. And my Etsy is the Goddess Universe K. So go support it. It has some stuff for men too, some unisex stuff. So definitely go and support my Etsy shop, the Goddess Universe K, and my website, the-goddessuniverse.com. And I specialize in solutions, period. And I'm unpredictable as fuck. Like, hello, I'm on live right now. But anyways, make sure you comment on my permanent comments or whatever, so I know that you stopped by. Skedaddle the like button. And if you have a chance, go and support my other channel, where I might start going live later at night. But I need up to 50 subscribers over there, so please do support that channel. So we'll be getting to some other things over there. Okay, you know what I mean? But anyways, it's your girl, the Yoga Goddess Cake Addict, and I'm out.